And here in Accra, the Joy Clean Ghana campaign team on Wednesday toured several institutions in the capital to ascertain the measures these organizations have put in place to prevent spread of the coronavirus. It turned out to be quite a success, as the majority of the institutions had hand sanitizers on offer to their patrons. Nanseme Fajradozi brings you a COVID-19 edition of the campaign.
A week ago, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly distributed some letters to some institutions in the capital. These letters contain guidelines institutions were supposed to adhere to in the time of coronavirus outbreak.
So we are looking out for Veronica bucket, soap, water, and then sanitizers. Since it is a hotel, we expect the fixed sanitizers by the walls. Even if they don't have some by the wall, there should be one right in front of the door before we go inside. We don't have to go inside before we meet sanitizer inside. So
the team made the first stop at the Evita Hotel at North Kaneshi. They had no hand-washing buckets and sanitizers at the entrance.
Sir, this one is not enough. This is just something little under it. All of us stand here, if you want to use it, it will not even reach us. So please, you will hear from us.
But what sanctions are they likely to face?
Supply the necessary. They've not complied with the non-compliance.
Okay.
So what's going to be happening to them? So we will bring them a summons. Okay. When we close, we'll compile all the lists of all the facilities that have not complied. Then we'll prepare summons for them, per the directive and then per our sanitation bylaws. At times of emergency, everybody must be prepared to go the extra mile for us to protect the public.
We set off to Cove 117 restaurant and lounge at Aveno. The restaurant had hand-washing Veronica buckets filled with water.
Yeah, we are coming from the Public Health Directorates of AMA. We are here on monitoring per the directive that were brought to you. I hope you received your directive. Yes.
They were lauded for the initiative and encouraged to adhere to high hygienic standards.
I have to get about 2 of them also, and the owner wanted us to also put one on the street where the woman is roasting, just to help people be able to wash their hands also.
So we will say you've done a very good job. You are trying to help Mother Ghana control and prevent the COVID-19 outbreak. So you've done very well, and we applaud you for that. You should continue, and also continue to educate people who come to your facility with the preventive measures that are going on.
The team visited the Senate office at Aveno, but there were no sanitizers and hand-washing facilities at the entrance. They rather had hand sanitizers inside.
The person might have contaminated a lot of things before getting here. So we please advise that you place this sanitizer just in front of the door.
They passed the test, and soon we made our way into the Standard Chartered Bank. Officials refused to speak to the AMA health officer, but the work had to be done. Madam Kuchi was in charge.
They haven't provided the hand-washing basin that we have advised that they should provide. They only provided the hand sanitizer. And where the hand sanitizer, there's nobody to direct people to pick the hand sanitizer. When somebody comes, the person will go inside. So I think they have done well for providing the hand sanitizer, but they need to provide the Veronica bucket with running water in front of them. So before the customer even climb on the table, the veranda, the person will wash the hands before the person comes. Though nobody is ready to talk to us, we have seen the efforts they've made. But
the team then inspected the New Times Corporation. They had someone stationed at the entrance applying a squirt of sanitizer on the hand of the team. We also found widespread posters of COVID-19 education on notice boards and doors. We met the HR Felix Echambo.
This good information that you've printed here is a very good information. You've done well. And then the sanitizers, but you see, they say we should wash our hands under running water. That is what I was saying. So you need to get your Veronica bucket. It's a complete set: soap, water, and then wipes. So that when you finish washing your hands, you wipe and then drop it in what? A trash bin. Then it will be taken away.
Mr. Champon was impressed with the campaign and pledged his company will do more.
Of course, we are committed to ensuring the health and safety of our employees and the people we deal with as well. And so we will continue to do more and take the advice as well. We can print more and share to the community, and even put some in our delivery to our readers as well to also, get to appreciate it.
Right opposite Times Corporation is the City Dia supermarket. They also had installed hand sanitizers at the entrance, which was recommendable. But then, Madam Florence Kuchi saw something worrisome: flies inside the supermarket.
This is where you display for sale tubers and then fruits and vegetables. But we can see there is flies infestation and nobody is doing anything about it. Please, do you know the effect of flies on food products?
We have some problem with AC, that's why the flies comes inside.
You know that as a supermarket, you need to install fly traps within all the corners of your facility. Are you aware of that? You are not aware.
Nobody told me about this. No.
Okay. It is mandated in the Offices and Shops Act that in every shop where food product is being displayed for sale, you must have fly traps set all over, installed all over, that will trap flies that finds their way inside the facility to prevent contamination. But here is the case, you don't have any.
But just when we thought that was all, we found a leaking ceiling.
So as a good facility manager, when you saw this problem, and this is a very busy place for customers that comes in to pick products and go out, you could at least, for the sake of your clients, close down the place and work on the AC to make sure that the place is good for people to come in, because somebody can slip from this place and hurt him or herself.
The items were seized and taken away as it was unwholesome.
Please call your people to send, put them in something and then tie it for us to take it away right now.
The place was also closed down until the mess is fixed. We made our way to the OA terminal at the Seiko station. The manager of the terminal has supplied sanitizers in buses.
Passengers in the floor car, for disinfect I have a lot of them. Me Toby Bray, box of grand this year. You see, I've grand say a lot.
The ticketing office also had hand sanitizers to sanitize the hands of clients and workers there.
Meanwhile, management of City Dia has described the situation as unfortunate. Marketing and Communications Manager Manchetti K. Afro says they have closed down the Aveno branch of the supermarket until the AMA public health officials are satisfied with the conditions in there.
So in the first place, that's very unfortunate. I understand you went there with the AMA team for a reason, to check our readiness to combat the virus, the coronavirus, which I understand we ticked all the boxes. So we actually even started putting measures in place ahead of we recording our first case, to the extent that the head office, we are even working from home. So people are working from, that's how serious we take it. Even before I continue with the flies issue. So yesterday, one of our early staffs, when we started the business 4 years ago, an expatriate, walking into one of our shops, not the same shop you went to, the security man said, sanitize your hands before you enter. The expatriate lady said, no, I won't do it. She said, okay, you are not entering the shop. She got angry, she took a video. I'm sure it will be trending from tomorrow. That's how serious we are about. We are about when it comes to safety, hygiene, and health of our customers, basically. Yes, so this particular issue, it's very unfortunate. I understand they opened the shop. The central AC was spoiled. They attempted fixing it. The gentleman fixing it had issues, so he had to go back to get some parts to fix. And then it started leaking. So once it was leaking and the place was also very hot because the AC was off, the manager thought it wise to open the doors just to get some fresh air to come in. But unfortunately, if you've noticed this week, we have a lot of flies coming in the system. We are in that season. And so a few flies entered the shop, and that's what you saw. We are not here to defend anything. No, that's very unfortunate. The folks at the safety stakeholders like AMA and food, FDA and the likes will tell you that we've been keeping to the safety standards. And so this is very unfortunate. We closed the shop down immediately to fix the issue. We didn't sell it again afterwards. We were not asked to close it down immediately. We were asked to fix it, but we thought it wise to close it down because we care about our customers. So we are opening tomorrow after AMA comes in to clear us.